Hey guys, we're black. We're black. No, we're not black. Some of you maybe are black, but we're back. We are back, not black, with EU3 as the infamous Roman Empire. And by infamous, I really mean infamous. So we'll speed up time here and just get straight into it. Our empire is huge at this point. And I can send my missionary here. And yeah, I'm just gonna take a minute to look at our what the heck. Just to look at our empire, because if we look at it, not there. There we go. Look at our empire. It's huge. It's second in size, probably only to Russia. And in military power, let's look at this. Military power, that's naval power. We're pretty low on naval power actually. But our navy is concentrated, so we are the by far the strongest nation in the world. No contest. Won that battle, that's good. So we just need to... Ooh, that sucks. What? You're kidding me. Alright, send 2 colonists there. Yep, and now all of our colonies are considered cores, except for, these 2, which will be eventually. I'm hoping that this colony of... can't fail now, it's already a full city. I was hoping the Milanese colony would fail, but it won't. Swahili is still our ally, so I'll royally marry them. They're Protestant, by the way, that's really weird. It's really quite weird. I don't know why they're Protestant. I don't know how they got to be Protestant. That is really quite weird. But we're dropping down our infamy, which is good because we need to. Let me move my microphone up a little bit. We need to get our infamy down because we need to make another few moves on Khorasan in a few years. Aha! Some more cores down here. We also have a core on Alentejo. And 2 cores on the Palatinate, I believe. No, we took those. Never mind. We took those. Alright. I could take this core, but I just don't feel like it, to be honest. And we won't lose it for the rest of the game. So, if an opportunity arises, we'll do it. If it doesn't, we won't. So, we'll see. Oh, the diplomat died? Is that the one that... Yeah, that was our infamy guy, so we need to get another infamy guy. Because they are our savior. So we have to wait until we get another. Without him, we don't lose nearly as much infamy per year. And now we can get another idea, so we'll do that in a minute. After we commission the painting, and then take a diplomat. Hopefully getting a level 6 one. So commission painting and take a diplomat. Oh, it's still level 5. Oh well. Now we can get another idea. We could also become a revolutionary republic if we wanted, but we'd have to change government several times to do that. So we won't do that. Need to find something useful. I'm thinking maybe National Bank, or Patron of the Arts. How about Glorious Arms is a really useful one actually. As is Military Drill. We don't need the money, so I'll go with military. I'll go with Military Drill. And then the next one, and the next and last one will be Patron of the Arts, I think. I think that'd be a good one to take. Aha, heretics are converted. It's good. Let's see. Speaking of heretics and stuff, we will... what the heck? Oh, that's forever away. We will convert these people soon. Or not convert, but colonize, hopefully. if all things go well. So let's see. Aha, succeeded in Boina. So it's still called Boina. So that doesn't change based on us colonizing it. Which is alright, you know, not everyone has to. Revolt's possible. Yeah, we had some pretty bad revolts in some places. But I can live with that. Another general died. That's bad, but, you know, we can't really help it. Come on. And right now I'm just waiting for my infamy to go down so that I can take another war. Most likely against Khorasan, but I'm thinking also maybe maybe a European country. Like I said, I wanted to dismantle the HRE, so we do need to keep going after them. Maybe maybe I'll take out Salzburg. You know, we just need. First off, what's the elector states? We could go for the Palatinate. They have 2 left. The Palatinates. I'm looking for ones that I border. The Palatinates. Bohemia. Palatinate, Bohemia. And that's it, I think. And Hainaut. Alright. I think I might go for Palatinate then, because they've been an age-old enemy of mine. So we might do that. Don't take a general. There we go. That's a long march to get back there. Ugh. Ansbach 2 maybe, just because they're annoying. Well, I mean, everyone who's causing us rebel problems probably will do them. Sounds good to me. You guys go there. Come on. Come on. What? How do we lose that? I don't understand that. They lost way more men than we did. And we still technically lost the battle. Oh, and look, these guys, the Japanese guys, growing even bigger. The reputation isn't that bad though. You know, it's pretty pretty decent reputation. Their infamy, I mean. It's not bad. Maybe if I gave them a general, I'll do that. Give them a general. Convert my ruler to general. There we go. And come on. No, reach there, yeah, next month, because I want you to get the morale bonus. And keep him because he's our general. So. And here we go. See, they have a general too, which is part of the problem. Alright, now just stay there. Siege it, and we'll get it back eventually. We'll send some more missionaries to every corner of our empire, if we can manage it. And what I can do is, I have an idea that I can use. Come on, load or save. There we go. I can do this. I can detach siege. Take these guys here. Go there. There we go. I can take these guys. I split the siege up. I split the armies up. And now, okay, that's annoying. That is annoying. You go there, then you go there. Oops. I can take these soldiers on this ship up here to Mende, or Menade. Win that battle there. Take them home. And everyone lives happily ever after. Take them home there, or take them there. And we'll all be good. We will all be just fine. Our revolt risk in this area is pretty bad, but we can live with it. I'm not quite sure. Let me see. I would get 2 infamy for each province right now. 4 infamy for annexing someone, I believe. So if I wanted to annex the Palatinate, I could do that. Now, I want to get all my leaders off these guys. I want no leaders attached to any army, except the king. The king can, or the president guy, can be attached to the army of the islands. So I'm going to recruit a few more generals, a few really good generals. We're going to save under Let's Play, and we are going to declare war on the Palatinate, hopefully annex them, and hopefully draw Bohemia into the war to weaken them even more than we already have. There we go. Slow down time, of course. Let's see. Denmark, Danzig, Anhalt, Ansbach, Cleves, and Bohemia. Everyone will join except Russia, so won't call Russia in. Okay, Denmark honored, Danzig, Anhalt, Ansbach, Bohemia, all honored. So we can throw some of the lesser generals on here. Not that we really have any lesser generals. I'd argue this guy's the worst. So we'll throw him there. So you don't even need a general. What am I doing? No, you stay there. Let's see who I'm at war with. All right. So I'm at war with half of freaking Germany. But that's okay. You know, I can deal with that. That is absolutely a-okay. I am fine with that, you know? It's good. It's good. Let's just see. Brandenburg, Meissen. Ooh, I hate that. Salzburg, Würzburg, Milan, Pskov. Let's see this. Let's see this. Yeah, we're at war with basically Europe at this point. This is I'm gonna call this. They call it the second Roman Palatine. It's not Palatine. It's Palatine. Yeah, Second Roman Palatine imperialist war. I'm calling it the war for European dominance. Like, who really are we really the masters of Europe? You know, is this kind of a thing that, you know, we're the number one? We are number one. We are number one. Yay! No, but you know, are we really the premier European nation? Which we are, of course, but this is kind of just proving that. Alright, now we need to see opening moves of the war. What's Bohemia going to do? Alright, they're going to go there, 23rd of March. Alright, so on the 22nd of March, I'm going to do a few things, such as I'm going to bring you guys up there. 22nd of March. It's 22nd of March. So, before the AI can react, there we go. We've got battles going on in several places. So we need to put a general there. Send him there. Now, if we can back this guy up, Schwaben, okay, Schwaben is under attack, but not is under siege. We're going to get a lot of revolts now, because they're going to be inciting them, which is bad. But we'll be able to withstand it. I think we'll be fine. I do think we'll be fine. To convert or to whatever. And our tech is way ahead of theirs, or it's actually not way ahead. It's just considerably ahead of theirs. So that is a good thing. It's a very good thing that we will be able to use to our advantage. Now I need to watch this battle because it could go poorly. It won't. Hey, look at that. Just completely destroying them. Won the Battle of Palps. Okay, after you go there, go to floor. Places that we shouldn't be getting revolts in, we are. That's kind of stupid. What the heck? Alright, we won this battle. We lost the Battle of Schwaben. Fair enough. 16th of April, 18th of April. Okay. So they're headed to Mazovia. We'll head to Mazovia. You guys head to Plock. You guys head to Mazovia. We need to crush them at their roots, is what we needed to do. You know, again and again and again. We've beaten them 100 times now, but Oh well, we'll do it again. They're vassal of Bohemia. So, yeah, we have to dismantle the Holy Roman Empire. I mean, it's just not right for there to be two Roman empires. Even if one's only in name, it's still considered. I'm still considering it the Roman Empire, part of the Roman Empire, or a Roman Empire because they claim to be one. So, to me, they're a Roman Empire. You go there. Just in case, because this could, well, that was stupid. No, you go there. Okay, go there. But, and you go there. We need another general. I don't have any diplomats. Ugh. What the heck? There are so many revolts going on. It's crazy. Most of them funded. Alright, we should be able to turn this battle around now. With our superior numbers and technology. We won that battle. They're going to Trent. Okay, 17th of May. 9th of May. So we'll arrive there after them. But I think we'll still be successful. In... Oh, what the heck, 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 what the heck. Alright. Illinois. Alright. I'm probably going to pull some of these men out of France to help in the war. Because that will be kind of important later on, I think. If we don't, you know, have enough armies. That could be a problem in the long run. I don't think it will be, but it could be. It could become a problem, rather. This battle won't be a problem. We will win this one very easily. Won that battle. Okay, yeah. All of you go there. All of you go to Retibor. See, they do have armies here, and they do have land up here. I'm not interested in that. I am interested in their... What am I interested in? I'm not interested in Bohemia at all, to be honest. Well, I shouldn't say at all. But what I'm interested in is Pals and Schwaben, which I've got 0% on. Alright, so we won the Battle of Constance. That's good. Oh, they have a trade center in there. That's good. They have a trade center in one of these places. In Württemberg, which is not their capital, so I could take it. Might do that. May just do that. We'll see. Go there. They're going to... okay. I have to, you know, buckle down because the problem with Bohemia is that Bohemia themselves are not strong at all. It's not strong at all. What's strong is their web of alliances. And each war I say I'm going to... Oh, this war I'm going to stop them from having any more vassals. Well, I never do. They always end up with more vassals at the end of every war. It never works out, and it's always a pain in the ass. You guys retreat to Trupau. Yeah, that battle wasn't going to go well. I could tell. You guys stay there. You guys head over here after this. Then we are going to need to bring some French troops over. All right. Hey, you come over here. You come over here. Yeah, sounds good. Attack them from every angle that we can. Because they are currently not doing... Like, we're doing all right. It's not, you know, I'm not like in dire straits or whatever, but this could be going better. It's the long and the short of it. The long and the short of it. 25th of June. All right. That is incredibly stupid on their part. That was incredibly stupid. I can't believe they did that, to be honest. Okay, the best siege is going in Schwaben. Okay. You guys head up to Oberpfalz. Because you're useless where you are. Can send some more missionaries as well down to Granada. Or Gibraltar, I mean. That'll do. There's no more Muslims in Europe, except for the Belarus. Well, yeah. The Belarus is the only Muslim province in Europe, and I bet you the Danish are fixing that as soon as possible. I guarantee you. Alright, so they are headed to Hardock Clove, which is good, and they seem to be forcing some men up north. Ooh, oh, hold on. Oh, ugh. My game messed up for a second. See, they are at war with not just us, but also a few other people internally. Come on, game. They're also at war with Pomeria, Prussia. So, you know, they've got other places to bring their armies, which is good. Which is good for us. You know, they can't divert all their forces to one theater, which, like I said, is pretty good. I'm liking that. It's a good thing for us. Now, here's what we got to do. We're gonna have to use the age-old strategy of march in huge freaking stacks and just annihilate armies, just stomp ass everywhere. So if we can do that, I believe that we can win against them in the long. What the heck? Okay, we should. It's bad that we lost that battle, but I think we can pull out of it. You head there. You head there. Okay. 9th of August, 10th of August. Okay, good. Good. Alright. We got this. You guys pull up here to warm me up. I want to make sure I'm sending colonists down here. I'm not sending a colonist here, so I want to do that. That would be a good thing to do. Sorry, folks. I just have a very congested throat. Alright, come on. Go to lens. There we go. What does this burning mean? It's like burning over it. Does that mean it was recently under siege? Because those two places were recently under siege. So I'm guessing that's what it means. Battle of Narbadum, we won. They're going to Overpals. Please arrive there before them. We won't. But they won't either. So stay there. We need to stay there anyway. What was that? Shit. That was bad. That was very bad, folks. We just lost an entire army. But I think I can deal with it. I think it's live throughable. We can live through it. I've had worse things happen to me. And like I said, I'm not going to rename armies anymore just because, God, it's not fun. Alright. If we look at everyone we're at war with, basically all of Germany and Eastern Europe, or what's left of Eastern Europe that we don't control, we are at war with. That's the general vibe I'm getting. Alright, oops, gosh. I hate when I tab out accidentally when I click off the off of EU3. But alright, okay, we're about to win the Siege of Baden, Siege of Mazovia, Siege of München. About to win a bunch of sieges, and they're not sieging us in too many places, only in Linz, which is not too bad if you ask me. I think that's a pretty decent track record right there. Milan would want peace. I would accept that. I like Milan. I think they're you know, they share a culture with us. There's the same culture as us, so that's good. Even if now they're basically a seafaring nation with all their islands that they own, they're not a continental nation anymore. Actually, that was an interesting game I thought about playing once. Is that I would play as a continental nation, like probably Portugal, and then as soon as possible lose all my European holdings and become a straight up nation of colonies and colonies alone. Like not own any mainland European places or mainland anywhere. Only own, like, you know, the Caribbean places. I own all those. I'd own like Madagascar, you know, just colonies, no real empire, just the colonies. And my capital would be somewhere like middle of Cuba or something. You know, it'd be kind of cool, I think. I think it'd be a very cool and interesting game to play. But unfortunately, the problem you get to is it's hard to get to that type of game because yay, we won that siege. It's hard to get that kind of game because it's like you have to, I'll siege this. You have to actually, you know, give up your stuff. You got to give up your. Oh, Canada exists. Canada. Oh, Canada. Oh, what the Canada? You're in the wrong place. Okay, Dowd Pride, this is for you. Canada is in completely the wrong place. They have cores all up here, and they're way the frick down here. Come on, America, take it from them. I want to see America declare war on Canada over that. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe they should band together and form like the United States of Canada. It'd be kind of cool. Alright, now siege that. Sweet, 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 sweet. I missed all of that. I didn't pay attention to a single one of those. But Tripoli is growing huge because I saw that thing that involved them. They just annexed someone. They annexed, yeah, someone, I don't know. Yeah, and they're in a personal union with Tripoli, who will possibly get these guys, inherit them soon. Be kind of cool, because then they'd be a pretty strong African nation. I'd be happy for them, and we would all have a good time. Anyway, let's get on with the war. Let's try drive these guys out of here. Drive the Brandenburgians. Come on, all you go there. Yeah, we're gonna beat them there. I need to cut off the... What the heck? They're headed to Warmia. Alright. That is a decent sized army, so you know what? We're gonna head them off. Alright, alright, alright. We're gonna beat them there if we can. Not beat them there, but hopefully go there and do some damage if we can. And this battle is going actually not too well, but because we're so awesome, it didn't matter. And by so awesome, I mean because our army was massive. Alright. You guys go to Bohemia itself, Bohemia proper, the, you know, province of Bohemia. You guys head up to somewhere, Steinmark for now. No, go to Lines. You guys go there. Won the Battle of Schwaben, alright. About to win a bunch of these sieges, actually. We can... Okay, the siege of Palfs is at 0 frickin' %, guys. That's terrible. Alright, I want to siege this. Then I'm done using this army for a while because it's, they're getting depleted. See, they've dropped in numbers hugely. You know, that's why I don't like marching around with huge armies, because, you know, you get tempted to do that kind of thing, siege all the time and assault all the time, and it can just end out poorly for you sometimes. So I'm just gonna siege separate places with them for now. There, and there. So now the enemy coalition has not much army compared to ours. If I can get Denmark out of the war, honestly, I think that number would drop quite a bit more. And they would not accept like any amount of money. And I'm not going to go through how much I could actually offer them if I wanted to offer them all that, because it would be quite a bit. It would be quite a bit. Ooh, pause. Alright. Palatinosi Bod. No, I want more than that. I want quite a bit, actually. If I can manage it. I'm not sure how much I can get with my infamy, but we'll see. We shall see in a minute, hopefully. If we can recruit another general. I'm going to get one here. Get him. Alright, now both of you go there. Hopefully, to take out their armies. Yeah, I think we'll be successful in this battle. I think this battle will go well. It's going well, decent so far. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. This is one of the last big armies. One of the last big armies, come on. Come on. What the heck? Ooh, they're going to Nirbaden to try to retreat to their homeland. Yeah, and got completely destroyed there. But some of them are staying? I don't even understand. Whatever. I should call Luxembourg into this war. Yeah, call to arms, very likely. Call to arms, very likely. Cool. Oh yeah, go there. Quick. Quick, quick, quick. Yes, there we go. They are offering peace. I will not accept it. I won the siege of München, which is right there. I will head up to Shell to try to siege them and conquer them even more. Because we need to completely crush them, as we have in every other war that we fought them in. But, you know, we need to crush them again. And, guys, if I could pause the recording real quick. 1 second, folks. Alright, guys, sorry about that. I'm just getting very, very stuffy, and I had to, like, blow my nose. It's terrible. It's a terrible feeling to be completely just not so much unable to breathe as unable to, like, think because your nose is just full of stuff. It's really kind of a disgusting feeling. Ooh, colonization failed. Ooh. Oh, Mozart died. Aw. Moment of silence. And moment of silence over. But yeah, Mozart died. That's not good. He was a great guy. Did a lot of great things in his time. And yeah. And Voltaire, I guess, died a while ago, and I just didn't notice it. Oops. I like Voltaire, but I didn't notice it, so. Couldn't have been too important to me. Liens is under siege. We'll get around to that in a minute. In Herat. Okay. Yeah, we seem to be doing quite well, actually, against most of these people. We're winning the war. It's definitely true. I would like to continue winning the war. Really? Really, Ukraine? Come on. Russia better have joined that. Yeah, Russia joined. Alright, that means I don't have to do anything because Russia will fight the war for me. Sweet. That is the awesome thing about having awesome allies. Because Russia won't join in an offensive war, but they will definitely join in a defensive war where they have to help me, you know, because I'm being attacked. It's the cool thing about them. I know I've basically beaten Bohemia in this war. I think it's safe to say that this war is pretty much over. You know, for the most part. At least I'd like to say that. And why the heck are we in there? Ah, won the siege of Schwaben. So I want to send these men over to Palfs because we're not winning that siege at all. And I want to win it if I can. I want to win this siege, and this is the last assaulting I'm going to do with that army. I'm going to take them and set them all throughout the border to be on red alert if they're necessary, if they're needed. So, okay, win the siege of Ulm as well. Alright, alright. I'll take them to Palfs. I'm going to take everyone that I can to Palfs. Just to siege it as quickly as possible. I want to take as much as I can in this war, despite my high infamy. Because my high infamy is very slowly going down. Walls breached. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of walls breached everywhere, actually. Alright, alright. Siege of Wortmerberg. Alright. We won that, so go there. Go to Palfs. And we should be able to siege it here. Let's do it. No. Siege of Palfs. Alright, alright, alright. Here we go. For peace. And next, for Fort Infamy, I'll do that. Alright, sweet. We're a bit bigger now. And they were actually Orthodox, so, you know, it's all good. And you guys head to Ansbach. We've got some awesome generals in this army. This is probably the largest coalition of awesome generals that we've ever had. Now I'm going to just march through Bohemian territory and just take a buttload of it. Go there. There we go. You three. Yeah, wait. You guys, I'll go to Linz. I think that'll do us quite well. Now, we can get these guys out of the war. Demand tribute. It will cost us 4 infamy per province. So I only want one then. I want the one that has a trade center in it. And a bunch of money, of course. They would accept basically anything. So we'll demand a lot of money. There you go. They would not accept that. Okay. I will take that. Yeah, that sounds good to me. And then, of course, I want to create this crappy center of trade, which is, you know, currently very small. You know, it's very small, and I will very soon dominate the world with it, which is, you know, which is good times. Good times. Won the siege of Noe Marcia. Should go there. Go to Niederlausitz. Don't want them to take that from me. Now, you guys siege this. You guys siege this. And our infamy limit is 36, so I don't want to overdo it. But if I drag out the war a little bit longer, and screw you, really, seriously. Oh God, Russia didn't join us. Oh, fuck you. Come on, how about this? What do you want? Wait, concede defeat? No? Okay. We'll just have to beat them back into submission. I can do that. Kiva is not going to get any real peace from us. Would Russia offer accept an alliance? Maybe. They accepted. Okay, that's good. I want to keep our alliance. I want to keep our casus belli against them if I can, or not our casus belli, our alliance with them if I can. Just because they're a pretty strong ally to have. If someone declares war on us, they usually join. So I think it's a good idea to keep them as an ally. I think they're a pretty strong nation, you know, to have as a friend. Alright. We're going to win the siege. And as soon as I can, yeah, I'm going to divert all my attention to over here. I might take Charjo from this war just because it's got a trade center. I'll probably do that. Sounds good. We'll see. Alright, now come on. These guys are... Oh, Khorasan is allied. Okay. So we'll see. This is becoming quickly a pretty big war. Let me see what I want from Bohemia. Let me see what I want. We'll make my borders look nicer. I want Salzburg, actually. So you know what? We'll go siege Salzburg, and that will be the end of the war. Up in Bohemia. And then, of course, comes the part where we divert these forces to Ukraine, and then we divert these forces to these guys. So, all in all, this is not actually a bad time. It's just a little hectic, is what I'd say. But it's not necessarily a bad time. We're doing quite well, actually. We're winning, you know, we're winning the war. Things are going quite well. I'm not upset at all. So, I think we're doing good. Now, here we go. I want to see what okay, cancel vassals. Vandenberg's a strong vassal of theirs. So I could give them to Sea Provinces. Salzburg. Okay, 40. That takes a lot of war score just to cede one vassal, one little province. Do I really want that? Because for 4 infamy, I could get them to cancel at least 2 vassals. I'll do that actually. I'd rather do that than take land from them. So Bohemia, now considerably less powerful because of their downfall, and they don't have any. Ooh, that's a lot of troops. They don't have any. What's the word? They don't have any. What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? They don't have any. Revolution in Netherlands. Oh, why didn't I read that? Why didn't I read that? Why didn't I read that? Oh, I'm stupid. That was going to be cool. I didn't read it. I'm an idiot. You know, I'm going to go back and pause the video, and I'm going to read it there. You guys can do the same, I guess. Ugh, that was stupid of me. Very, very stupid. Alright, so now we have 30 infamy. 30.8. I might take this from Ukraine. Maybe this and this. Maybe Cherson, and Azov. Just because I want to get that. I've wanted to get that for a while. Prussia's at war with us. Interesting. Oh, yeah, we're with Prussia. Whatever. It's because they're all Protestant or Reformed. They're all teaming up on me. Alright, alright. Shouldn't be too hard of a battle / war. I think we'll do quite well. Keep this guy because he keeps our infamy down. Prussia, yeah, good. See, now on most of the events, I'm just clicking off and not paying attention. I know this usually isn't a good idea for warring to just completely mash up all your men into one army. It's considered not the best tactic in the world, but you know what? It's been successful for me so far, and I'm liking it. This is the largest group of soldiers we've ever had in one gathering, I believe. With only 1 leader, so ugh, they burnt down the colony again. I'm gonna keep trying, but ugh. It's annoying. Alright, you guys keep going. Yeah, they're gonna march straight into Russia. You guys are going there. You guys siege Kiev. Alright, you guys siege Cherson. I'll see what it'll take from this war. I haven't decided yet. But actually, folks, I think I'm going to end it here. Because we are almost done with the wars, and they're not too interesting at this point. It's just some mopping up. So I think I'm going to end it here. So, as always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching, folks.